This is Hiring on All Cylinders. Live from HR Tech. HR Tech, can you believe it? Another Hiring on All Cylinders podcast? It's true. We cannot be stopped. We are surging forth once more, as ever. And this time around, I am joined by Katherine Jones. Katherine is the partner and director of talent research at Mercer. Katherine, so glad you're here.
Thank you.
So you have a session tomorrow that I really want to talk about. It's called Planning for New HR Technology, How to Manage the People, in air quotes, aspect of major change. So what's the bulk of your presentation going to be about?
Well, the bulk of my presentation is really centered around the fact that if you don't deal with the people, it's not going to change, no matter how good your processes are or how good your technology is.
So part of that is so it's not just enough to buy new tools, right?
It is not enough to buy new tools because, they used to call it shelfware when people bought tools and the people wouldn't use them. So
right.
There's a big change management effort that has to go along with new software to actually make people use it and have it be productive, get the results that you want.
So when you say change management, is that talking about assessing for an organization's change readiness?
Change readiness is part of it. In fact, that's a very big part of it because some cases, let's say you're going to implement new analytics. And if the audience isn't ready, it doesn't matter how good the technology is. And in that case, readiness means, do I have the skills? Do I have the innate capability? Do I have the experience to use whatever that software is?
So what are some more questions like that organizations can ask of themselves to determine if they're ready?
There's actually quite a few. The first thing is that when you're looking at a change effort, first people often just think they're going to start with the technology, and that is kind of backwards.
Yep.
So you have to look at your business processes and say, what are the processes that I want to accomplish that I can't do right now? Because that's going to be different. And then you look at the technology, and is the technology going to be able to deliver that? And then are those people going to be able to change, to be able to take advantage of the processes and the technology?
These questions and many more to ask when you are assessing your own readiness at your organization. Tomorrow at the session, Planning for New HR Technology, How to Manage the People Aspects of Major Change. That's at 11 a.m. Thursday the 6th. I also, while I have you here, Katherine, would love to hear about some of your recent research.
Love to talk about that. I have just published at Mercer now a report that looks at the taxonomy, if you will, of talent acquisition software. If you look across the floor show here, there are dozens, maybe hundreds, of young companies that are looking at various aspects of talent acquisition. So our poor recruiters today are looking at all of these products with, what's a recruiter to do? What we've taken the time to do with a company called Talent Tech Labs is segment all of these products. We have over 200 vendors in the report into things that people will understand. How do you use them? We look at areas such as sourcing, of engaging, of selecting and hiring, and then put all these young, innovative companies in them. Talked about what they're likely to do if you're a social sourcing tool. What does that mean? What would that look like? And we also spent some time looking at how it is that in general, those kinds of software companies sell the software.
So in a sense, it's a directory of talent acquisition tools on the market right now?
It's a directory of innovation, and it's fabulous.
I love it. What kind of things did you learn while you were putting it all together?
That there are more solutions out there than almost anybody could ever imagine. And one of the things, they have really great modern names. There's some funny names out there, and I love it.
Like Intello?
No, funnier than that.
Yeah, I'm sure. So you also have the honor of announcing a new product here at HR Tech. Is that right?
That is true. After at least a year of work on my part. We just announced Mercer Select Intelligence, which is a destination for anybody dealing with people, managing people, and the teams behind them. It pulls together incredible amounts of research, of information, of compliance information into one mobile or computer-based setting, one website with all the information people need to make super, super good decisions at work.
So what are you hoping, what kind of challenges specifically are you hoping it'll solve for people?
It'll solve several. One is, what does an HR director or vice president need to know that he or she knows when they're going in front of their board? What do I need to know today? What are the burning issues that a board member is likely to ask me that I need to know I'm on top of? Other main question is, what is it my team needs? How can I make sure that they have all the information about health and benefits or retirement or Social Security, questions like that across the globe, that will make them the strongest bench that I could possibly have?
I love it. Don't miss that session tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Thursday. Also, the new product. And how can people go about getting a hold of your research?
Well, there's imercer.com and look for Taxonomy of Talent Acquisition.
Taxonomy of Talent Acquisition. Definitely don't miss that whole directory of innovation, as you put it. Katherine, this has been awesome. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.